An orange and blue animation appears. The Camp Leap logo appears inside the animation. It fades into a video of a Zoom meeting. There are 4 students with a VR counselor.
Very cool. So that is what VR is to help you do, actually, is to help you figure out what it is that you want to do in your future. We figure out how we can get you into the field. So we have a crew of staff that are either deaf or know how to sign. And so like myself, I am deaf and I can sign. You'll come into a meeting and we'll meet one-on-one with you. Sometimes the VR process doesn't mean that we'll meet right away and get everything that you want. You have to set up what's called a roadmap. And that roadmap is your plan to get into VR. So first, our first step is to apply. You have to submit your application, which means that you have to collect all of the information that you would need. So you would need some sort of documentation that you have a disability. You need something to show that you're deaf. You need some sort of educational paperwork. So for example, your IEP. You guys know what your IEP is?
Yep, kind of.
Right, that's your education, that's your plan. So you give those to us. You show that you have that disability. Show that you are interested and motivated to work. Then after that, we look at all of your information that you've submitted. We look at who you are and your background, what your hobbies are, and what your work experience and your education has been. We look at your college goals if you have them. We look at your work goals if you have them. We collect all of the information and get to know who you are and what you've been doing. And that information helps determine your eligibility. So that word, eligibility, basically means whether or not you are qualified to receive VR services or not. If you are eligible and you are determined qualified for VR services, our next step is to develop a plan. That plan serves to help us, staff, help you envision your career goals. So VR's goal is employment. Everything that we do and everything that we provide has to do with employment. So the end goal is to work. And then we celebrate because you have a job and you're earning money.
You're freezing a little bit.
But how do we get there to that end goal of employment? That's that plan with a purpose. So that plan, you'll sit down with a counselor and you'll have a discussion. You'll need to bring some information. So for example, Ian said he wanted to work in computers or in gaming design, that he wasn't sure, but something related in those fields, which means Ian would need to bring some information showing game design and what entry-level positions in that field looks like. Or if we're looking at computer science, he would need to bring in some information on computer science entry-level jobs. If you're not sure about your career or what you want to do, we can provide some assistance with some job searching. And so we would help you figure out what to do and what your career might be and what your interests are. If you're not sure, then it's our responsibility to help you figure that out. So for example, Tristan had said that he wasn't sure what he wanted to do in the future. And so that would be something that we would look into. We would have to talk about what you like, what you don't like, what you absolutely won't want to do, because we don't want to help you get into a job that you do not like. I mean, if you don't love your job, Are you likely to stay there for a long time and work there?
No.
No, that's right. So the job that you guys have, we want you to feel like you have the skills that you need and that you really enjoy it so that you'll stay at that job.
Fades into an orange and yellow background. Words appear. Keep an eye out for more content from our staff. The Camp Leap logo is at the bottom.